everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. This is Rebecca right here, and I'm here to hook you up if you're doing any summertime travels, like if you're going to Florida or some other beachy place for, let's say, about a week. And here's what I would pack. Alright, first off, you'll notice that I am dressed in a very lovely Speedo, and I have my very fabulous Grenada sarong. So, I'm so excited. I can't wait. The snow is finally melting. The ice age is almost over. And let's get cracking. Alright. So, first thing you're going to want to do, you're going to want to pack your carry-on. Your carry-on is going to be the thing that you're going to be carrying on the plane with you. So that's going to be the lightest thing, the easiest thing. Normally I use a backpack because I like to use the things I have. I don't like to go out and buy extra things. If I'm using a backpack, what I'll do is I'll put a tote bag inside of it, and I'll use a tote bag on the beach. But this is a tote bag that I use to travel occasionally. This is more like if I'm doing like a weekend away. So, in your carry-on, you're going to have one outfit for the day, one set of pajamas, and of course, a bathing suit and a sarong, right? So, let's make this attire as usable as possible. So, I first like to bring on denim shorts. Why? Because denim shorts, you can wear it a couple of days, 2 or 3 days, and that's for one pair. And if you're a dressed person, you can wear a dress or two on the other days. But I like to use pants, particularly denim, when I travel because it gets multiple use. Because when you're gone for a week, you're not doing laundry. I like to wear long billowy blouses. I didn't take the tags off of this yet. It's TJ Maxx. I like these long billowy blouses. Why? Because this fabric helps your skin to breathe more. You'll actually be cooler wearing something like this than wearing a tank top. And you also need to bring at least one bathing suit and a sarong, whatever you use to cover up. If you're a tank top person, wear a tank top to the beach. Again, this is an Indian top that I like to wear to the beach. It's very sheer and it's comfortable, and you can just throw that on top of everything. Something else I would put in my carry-on bag is a beach towel. You just need one because it's Florida or wherever you're going where it's gonna be sunny. You just hang that up, it'll be dry for the next day. What else? Jammies. Jammies, yes. I am fond of the nightie because I'm just like that, okay? I feel like a princess when I go to bed, don't judge me. Alright, so I pack one of those in there. Bring whatever you need to bring for entertainment, your iPad, Nook, Kindle, whatever you need for entertainment, that and all your chargers. Bring your cell phone, your charger, your camera, and your charger. If you're bespectacled like me, always have an extra pair of glasses. If you wear contacts, make sure you bring an extra pair of glasses because your eyes just might get irritated out there. You always need to have a backup plan. You also need your comb and brush, and what I'll do is I will take hair ties and I'll just kind of like wrap them around the handle to economize space. And something else that I always bring with me that you should always bring with you whenever you travel is something nice. For a gentleman, that is a button-down shirt and a tie and a blazer. For ladies, a dress. This is my Calvin Klein shift dress that I can dress it up with a pair of pumps and nude pantyhose, or I can dress it down and throw on some denim over it and you can dress it down. It's awesome. I love this. Now, when you're traveling to Florida or wherever you're traveling that's going to be sunny, always make sure that you're dressed professionally or like business casual. Why? Because the primary amount of people who use airplanes are the business class. It's mainly people in suits and ties who are on airplanes. They get preferred treatment, so why not maximize your opportunity for best treatment? Oh, I would wear something that I'd wear like more casually. Pair of khakis, button-down blouse, and a blazer. A blazer, something that you know will match with the rest of the wardrobe and color coordination that you're working with. I like to use I like to stay with like blacks because that's usually safe. Like my beach wear is usually like blues and purples for some reason, so I usually like to stay with that. Black is always a safe color, even though it gets washed out in the sun. I just like black, okay? What you should be putting in your suitcase. Okay, this is a small suitcase, guys. Depending on the airlines, this could be considered a carry-on. Always be sure to check the dimensions of your carry-on luggage before you fly. It's best to have a bag that you can kind of smush a little bit to fit inside the cabin, because the cabin space is small. So in here, you would put the rest of your clothes, razor blades, any knife, anything remotely pointy, you put it in your suitcase. Any liquids, so that would be your sunscreen, your moisturizers. What I would do, I just put them in one of these bad boys. Okay. Okay, right? You pop them in here, you roll it up. You're trying to economize space. So you just kind of wrap it up like this, and you put it in here. You can use an old pillowcase for clothing, for dirty clothing, because like I said, we're not going to be doing laundry. So we want to keep our dirty clothes and our clean clothes separate. An old pillowcase will suffice. For makeup and cosmetics, I would say definitely bring waterproof mascara, some pencil eyeliner, because with the heat, everything's gonna get smudged up anyway. So I would say to minimize anything you put on your face. Maybe something like a BB or CC cream would be good, or just some bronzer you can just like powder on the caves. So it would be like here, your temples, your clavicle, a little bit on your shoulder for that glittery effect. So you can always look nice. But when you're out in that kind of heat, you want to minimize the amount of makeup that you are wearing. Just wear next to nothing. Maybe a little bit of lip gloss would be nice. But always pay attention to the amount of liquids you have, because makeup counts as a liquid. Your deodorants, I would travel with a stick deodorant, not a spray or a gel. Bring hot irons. I would bring a hot iron with you in your carry-on. You don't really bring like a whole lot of product. If you do, you put it in your suitcase and you put it inside one of those plastic bags. You wrap it up real tight. This kind of can, this is pressurized. You cannot bring this because of chances it'll explode, it'll get confiscated. So you gotta get the old school pumpy pump one. See, none of this, none of that. No bueno. Okay. Something else I forgot was that if you are in fact going to swim, basically right after you disembark your plane, make sure that you have some kind of wet bag with you. I don't carry wet bags because I'm just cheap like that. I have my plastic bags, and I put my wet clothes in my plastic bag until you get back to wherever you're staying. You just rinse that out, you hang that up in your shower, and you are set to go. Another thing, avoid hanging up your clothes to dry by a window or outside unless you're in the kind of area where you can do that, and that's normal. Like if I'm going back to Grenada, it's normal to hang your stuff outside. So you hang out stuff outside, but on your property, but on the property you're on, and in close quarters to what you see. It really depends on where you're staying. If you're gonna be in a hotel, you hang that up in your bathroom, or if there's a small balcony, you hang it, you just put it like on the chair in the balcony to let it dry. A good rule of thumb, take a quarter amount of the clothes that you're planning to pack and double the amount of money. I would get my nails done before I go. And just enjoy the sun. Enjoy the sun. You don't need a whole lot to have fun. Anyhow, I hope I was helpful to you guys. I know I was talking really fast. This stuff gets me excited. I love packing for trips and travel. And I hope to hear from you soon. Bye!